Nights of Azure, or Nights of Azure, on the PS4. I hope you took a cold shower for this research stream because we're going to be playing a Gust game. Distributed by Koei Tecmo. I saw there was a dude on Facebook who I introduced him to my video of Touhou Gensu Wanderer that I made a few weeks ago. Apparently his eyes were set afire as soon as he saw some of the character designs in that game. He's gonna plot when he sees this. We'll get to this in a second. Yeah, so fair warning. This isn't exact. We're not playing Bayonetta or anything, but we're playing a Gust game. So, yeah, prepare thyself. Spring is coming. Basic commands. Serve as a field that serves our niece. That's our heroine right here. Our scarlet dressed heroine. Yeah, we'll get to all that later. Okay, there was about a 15-minute tutorial I just went through. It's the first save point in the game, however. So I'll spare you the prologue. Although, trust me, there'll be plenty more cutscenes, I can assure you. And don't blame me, I'm just the messenger. Don't blame me for the footage you're going to see in a second. Okay, serving as a fiend that serves our needs, by attacking, healing, and more, they are dependable allies. So it's like Lost Kingdoms, that Gamecube game I seem to recall. It'll make a bit more sense later. I forgot that game had a Japanese title. I think it was one word long, but it was called Lost Kingdoms here in the United States. You can summon a servant by holding down the R1 button and pressing one of the face buttons, again like in Lost Kingdoms. Match with the servant in the summon deck. It's on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. We don't have to attack with them, but we can. But they aren't just attackers. Press R1 and the D-pad to order servants to follow your commands. There are 4 commands: Rampage, Teamwork, Drink Blood, and Follow. Yeah, the art design is, I guess, the setting is Full Metal Alchemist, and the character design is bishoujo. Like I said, prepare thyself. After a servant is summoned, you can order it to perform a servant burst. Freudian slip. By holding down R1 and pressing its matching button. This is gonna be a fun 1-hour video, isn't it? This is a research stream. We're doing this for science. Alraune uses its recovery skills to heal our niece and its servant allies. However, its defense is very low to protect it, or you'll lose out on its powers. No, sorry. Well, I'm supposed to switch pages. I'm sorry. I'm not switching the pages. Let's see. Square. Yeah, summon servant. Okay. R1 and one of the face buttons. So the R1's a shift key, I guess. Weak attack, strong attack, special attack. Okay, so that makes sense. I was accidentally doing the special attack too often. This game has HP and also has MP, which is basically special attack points. Servant is a. Let me go back a second. Okay, it's all, okay. There we go. Dodge roll. Did I warn you about the content? L1 to guard. L1 is also used to recenter the camera. And R3 for a target lock. I prepared you, didn't I? Square. Ernice uses 25 spirit points to summon servants. There's equipment you can use to give servants. You can give servants to reduce the amount of SP required to summon them. Okay, fine. You can summon a servant by holding down R1 and pressing one of the face buttons. Wait, let me go back a bit. There we go. Servants can move on their own free will. Since each servant has his own stats and skills, it's important to know your servants so you can utilize them to their full potential. Yeah, like Lost Kingdom. When a servant's HP falls to 0, you won't be able to fight. It won't be able to fight. You won't be able to summon it for a period of time. You can lose servants like this, but you should keep tabs on it. You can't lose servants like this, but you should keep tabs on their HP. Okay. Next, summon. We already know how to summon. Summon during battle, servants perform preset skills known as their summon skills. Ranks require 125 points to summon a servant. Plan accordingly, so you always have okay, fine. Commands, yeah, R1 in the D-pad. Rampage, trust your servants to carry out their own actions. Servants act on their own free will. What was that game? Last Guardian apparently had that whole thing where it's like you have your big Peach Dragon iron giant thing, companion hanging out with you. The companion would do its own thing most of the time. So it wasn't just someone who was just, it wasn't just like point and shoot, like sick balls or anything like that. You know, it was literally, you know, apparently you commanded the Guardian to run around and it would eventually do its own thing, and your job was to kind of herd it like a cat. I do actually have the Last Guardian. Yeah, I got Last Guardian right here. I picked it up for about $5 or $6. It was on clearance. Actually, I think it was more than that, but $10 I'll play it. We'll get to Last Guardian someday, maybe in a couple of weeks. Depends on how my backlog is looking, because that game just got added to my backlog along with No Man's Sky on the PS4 and Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness. We'll get to those later. Let me go back a bit. Command. Rampage. Registrars carry out their own actions, act on their own free will. Sorry, I got distracted again. It's going to be a highly distracted video. That's why this is a research stream. Basic command. When using target lock, they will aim at the locked enemy and attack. This game is already more sophisticated than Kingdom Hearts 3. Don't get me started on that game. I tried playing that for 2 hours. I'm never touching that thing again. At least not, well. It's free. So if I find it at the library, I'll probably dabble in it a bit later. But ugh, that thing is just endless. So restore, yeah, this is my palate cleanser. Anime Kingdom Hearts, I guess. Like, without the Disney characters. Yeah, it's rated T, right? Yes, game's rated T for torso physics. Restore servants' HP by having them drink the blue blood that splatters on the ground. What is this game rated T or what? Call servants, servants. Sorry, not servants. These will follow you without attacking you. We want to avoid that with the enemy. Okay. Servant burst or someone you can order to perform a servant burst by holding down R1 and pressing its matching button. So if you press one button to summon it, you press the same button to summon to do a servant burst. Okay, fine. Servant burst powerful skill has different ability for each servant. Use it actively to gain advantage in battle. Servant Alarune uses recovery skills to heal our needs and servant allies. However, defense where you already established that. Stores a large amount of HP for all allies. Requires time to perform. Stores half of our niece's HP. Stores a portion of the allies' HP if allies have taken damage before it's always able to hide back. Huh. Okay. Let me confirm that. That's the burst. But there's only one ally in my party right now. Restores half of my... Okay, so when I summon her, it restores half my... That's cool. This portion... Basic actions restores a portion of allies have taken damage. Okay, that's fine. Dino Sword. Looks like a Digimon, actually. Got his tongue out, too. It's a melee. Its speed makes it hard to detect and reflect its relentless attacks at times, starting to bleed stats on enemies. This game is already more sophisticated than Kingdom Hearts 3. Performs consecutive attack when inflicting, striking an enemy, followed by inflicts bleed. So it's the servant burst. So basically, it's like a wailing on a single enemy, I suppose. What's the right attack? It's militant. It's a militant and easy to handle, so that's good at inflicting bleed. Do you bleed? You will. Wait, let's go back a bit. Here we go. Tough body made from an oak tree. Due to this, it can be used as a shield. That's weak against fire. Okay. In addition to raising its own defense, it also attracts enemy attacks. So it... Oh, so yeah, the word is, what's it? Draws aggro. Although in this game it's called draws hate, but same thing. Enemies attack you. Enemies attack him instead of you, so he's the decoy. Draws aggro. Which reminds me, I got that. I'll play Xenoblade Chronicles. Give me a month. I'll get back to Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm gonna do a video of Xenoblade Chronicles. Don't worry. Speaking of games with questionable content, but at least that gameplay is fair. We'll get to that later. That game is cheesecake and beefcake. This game seems to be cheesecake so far. We'll get to that. Also performs a series of... Which reminds me, Princess Crown is on the... Princess Crown Pro version is on this console too. I'll get around to that later. Because I already have the PS3 version. I got like, what, 20 videos of that. Again, somehow relevant to this video right here. I know I keep mentioning this. It'll make a lot more sense once I'm done skimming through all this. Move slowly, so it's not very fun with quick enemies. Enemies become cautious, also more serious. Enemies become cautious, and we draws hate, so that's what happens. He also doesn't like fire very much either, obviously. Assist. Swords may help our needs under certain conditions. No, assist. Various situations when an RC has low HP, swords will carry out assists. Attack. Square to perform, so you can use this continuously. It's very user-friendly. The number of consecutive attacks depends on the weapon. Powerful attack with a special effect. Press triangle to perform. Strong attacks will be used one at a time, but can change depending on the weak attack before it. I was gonna bring up the whole, this is basically how people wanted the new She-Ra series to look on Netflix. Though she kind of looks like Tarna from Heavy Metal, only wearing a bit more above the waist. Anyway, daily bow can be performed with the X button. Requires our niece's SP, but it's extremely powerful and effective attack. Okay. Attacks will be used one at a time, but can change depending on the weak attack before. Yeah, so it's like a finishing move, like in Dynasty Warriors. You mash on the square button a bunch of times, and you press the triangle button for the finisher. That kind of thing. Consecutive attacks, like that. Dynasty Warriors. This game kind of looks like Valkyria Revolution, which is a terrible sign. We'll see how it goes. But I'm only fine with one character right now in my party instead of a party of 4 where I can just command them to kill everyone while I just sit back and drink a beer. They can do all the killing. That was Valkyria Revolution. Watch my videos of that if you're curious about that. It's terrible. Wasn't the worst game I've played on this channel, but it's up there. Or down there. Draw strong attacks from weak attacks, see? Strong attacks negate combos. So basically, they're finishers, basically. And the final attack of a weak consecutive attack will perform a finisher by pressing circle. Okay, so that's a finisher. So it's not a dodge roll. So yes, so basically, if you're moving the left stick, that's the dodge roll. But if you're not moving the left stick, it's a finisher. That's cute. It's an interesting way of doing it. I want to practice that. It's gonna make sense of that. Quick dodge. Time it right, it's possible to evade enemy attacks, like I said. Avoid the content. I warned you about the content. Perform quick dodge in the middle of an attack. At the start of a quick dodge, you can go invincible for a short time. If you use it well, you can dodge enemy attack. Wait, what? Go back. Okay. Oh, okay. Dodge roll spam. Strike the most effective moment after terminating an enemy attack pattern. You can weave quick dodges between consecutive attacks to extend your combo. Okay, then in your combo. Okay, that's cute. It's a nice wrinkle. Form guard with L1. The guard may reduce enemy damage. May. Not will, but may reduce damage. You kind of when enemy attack, immediately use guard to lessen the damage. Okay. Assuming the dodge roll doesn't work. When you use guard, the camera resets in the direction our niece is facing. When you press L1 on the move, guard is not executed, and the camera is reset instead. So basically, stop moving. Target. It's just not a bad. I'm not opposed to that kind of setup. Like a couple of other games I've played have done that too. I just forget which ones. Target lock with R3 to lock onto an enemy you want to attack by moving R left and right. You can switch targets. Let me check on somebody. Okay, I already did that. Press L. When locked onto an enemy, make the left stick neutral while attacking to automatically face toward the enemy and execute your attack. When servants are given the teamwork order, they will attack the target locked enemy. That's fine. It's recommended you target lock when finding a fast enemy when you want to take on enemies individually. We'll probably want to do that later. Our heroine has some area of effect attacks that have a wide range when she swings her sword, so it might work out. And let's see, swords are an orthodox weapon that's easy to use, well balanced and dependable in any situation. Used to interrupt enemy attacks for the finish. Just a second. We'll get to that. I should probably stop reading and start playing. So we'll get to that. Locked on an enemy, press enemy. R3. Here's your sword. Interrupt enemy attacks for the finisher. Square, square, square finisher. So I don't need to press the circle button for a finisher. When you solo a dance slice, just perform when paired with a weak attack, it executes a downward slice, stab, and skull crusher. High stun ability. Dealing damage with an invisible attack. While dealing much damage with an invisible attack, it lowers your target to... Oh, okay. Using a sorcerer's ability will be set to default. Okay, we'll get to that later. So those are the tutorials that the game explained when we started the game. Okay, we're also doing these to several types of drop items. White bag contains sleeper and equipment. Red bag contains rare equipment and white bags. Other than that, items will appear and restore HP. Okay. Treasure chest. Pause menu. Resume. Oh, return to the lobby. Okay, even though you didn't complete the battle, you retain Libra. Oh. Just like a dungeon crawling game? Yes, we can always view this battle guide, which is great. Press options in battle, you can open the menu, pause menu, there are 6 categories. So we'll just walk outside the hotel and do some fighting. I'll show you what's going on. Status. Spell 0, you can try return to lobby. Okay, servants master the battle for a fixed time that actually falls to 0. Skill points. Use those summon servants, perform special attacks. Your servants don't use in servant burst, you can attack or wait to restore HP. Oh, okay, so SP regenerates slowly. Attack power needs more damage up to an enemy. Defensive power less damage. Okay. Libra currency. Addition to gaining your bag can also acquire from selling items or completing quests. So let me see what the blood thing's about. Collected from feats called blood. In addition, use to level up our niece. Also use blood substitute for money at half demon shops. So okay, we'll get to this later. Yeah. During the 11th century, his clothing being the cave. Anyway, we've already met him. We'll talk about him later. Okay. Reminisce on the love we had, huh? Well, we can't reminisce because everything's locked. Sorry, Mary J. Action management scenario. Oh, can I redo this? No, I can't. That's fine. That's my next mission. L1, R1. Doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, I can't move the tabs on the top of the screen. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right now. Status. Won't worry about that yet. Servant formation. Get in formation like Beyonce. I think we're done with that. Okay, so let's get back to some actual fighting, because I've wasted too much of your time doing this. Probably been 30 minutes already. What? I think she was hanging out with us earlier in the game. So we got Nekos in here too, huh? Okay, let's select the note to view its content. Why not? We'll get to some fighting, don't worry. Since my steps in the priest role has been much to learn. Lore. Yeah, Lilise is the is her friend, quote unquote. Yes, that's kind of a thing. Okay, let me go to the event over here, see what's going on with this thing. That's one of my serve 7 seasons, whatever. The one who heals me. Yeah, she is my master. Yeah, let's kill stuff first before we start sleeping. So that was an event, huh? Wasn't very eventful. Let's get the crap out of here. Let's slice and dice. Can we even leave the hotel at this point? Yeah, there's the door over there. Here we go. Yeah, go to the town map. That revolving door never stops revolving, by the way. Press open the main menu. Insert information. Deck. Wait, what? Triangle button and press X to add equipment. Okay. Servant information. Deck loadout. Well, we only have 3 people to choose from, apparently. Yeah, we have one of everyone already. Rise. Oh, I can move these around if I wanted to map these characters to different buttons. Well, one's a shield and one's a healer. So wouldn't it make more sense for Ace to be a triangle? Because that's usually my strong attack button. Actually, no. Well, X is my special attack button. Darn it. Well, let's not make things complicated. X is for my shield. Square is for my heal. And triangle's for my melee fighter. So that's fine. And how about this one? Alarune. Well, Alarune is already there. Dino Sword. Okay, so we're already here. So what's the point of having a leader? So I thought her name was Alarune. I don't know what her name is anymore. I don't know anymore. Servant case. Not Servant, but Servant. Okay, an attack type servant that always charges forward. That's why I mapped it to the triangle button. Easily stuns enemies, don't underestimate because whatever. Healing type servant, its own is very low. So yeah, it's a mage basically. It's a white mage. And this is a shield. A tank, basically. Change status. Draw hate. Yeah, draw aggro, basically. Draw hate. Taunt enemies and attack your surroundings. Significantly restore. Okay. I'll pay attention to that later. Let's fight already. I'm sorry about that. Do I have to add equipment? I want me to add equipment. X. Equip. Attach. Increases HP by 28, which I guess makes it more useful. Restores HP by 3 per second. That might make it more useful, I guess, in a fight. Reduce the cooldown of cover from death. Increases SP. Increases something. Oh, okay, that's cute. Well, we can mix this stuff around, I guess. Pressing L1 and R1. Let's attach cooldown. Increases SP. Reduces summon cost. Which am I gonna use more often, though? Probably should put the shell camo on. Let's put the shell camo on. Darn it. I have to remove something from the other dude. Just a second. Remove. Okay. So let's put that on her. Mobius ring. Yeah. So she takes less mana to cast, basically. Yeah, he's a tank. Let's give him more HP. Why not? Assuming this guy even dies, we'll see how it goes. Servant case. Okay, we're good. So we can bail. Okay. Feed from side and drop relics. Be proactive about hunting and slaying fiends. Okay, from now on, battle information will be added to the library menu and battle guides. I'm pretty sure I already went there. Servant commands, other information not been documented. Okay, fine, we'll get to that. Yeah, apparently there's a lot to explain. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, that's a new area, but I want to stay here in the central square. Yes, stay here. I want to practice the combat a bit. Let's see if we can level up a bit. We'll practice the combat here. I did the exact same thing when I played Star Ocean 4. Was it Star Ocean The Last Hope? So I guess that makes sense. Wait, 15 minutes? What? I don't know what that means. Okay, let's practice this. Okay, remember. Square for the regular attacks. Triangle for the strong attack. And circle for the dodge roll. Circle is also used as a finisher after 3 regular attacks. Like that. That was my finisher. So 3 squares and a circle. 1, 2, 3, and a circle. How about this? 1, 2, 3, and a triangle. Okay, so that works. 1, 2, triangle. 1, 2, whap. 1, 2, triangle. That was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, triangle. Okay. Don't need to be healed. I don't remember summoning you, Rise. Okay, hold on. Square, square, triangle. That was 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3, triangle. Yeah, this music is definitely not from Fullmetal Alchemist. But you can see the setting. It works out just fine. Someone dropped a hint that this game takes place in Germany. Or there was a reference to Germany by the dude in the hotel. So I'm like, okay, so I guess we basically are in Fullmetal Alchemist territory here. Not that I'm complaining, you know, it's a real good setting for sword swinging stories. Yeah, let's see. I don't think I need. Why is that timer on anyway? Let me see if I can figure that out. System. Nope. Town map. Okay. Whoops. Where's the town map option? Hold on, I have to go all the way down. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Screwed that up. Square. Gain more location. By progressing through the story or running through doors in battle, you will gain more locations on the town map. Okay, that's cute. So where's the part that explains the clock that I'm on? Yeah, that is weird. Battle. Probably nothing here. Chain. Nope, nothing there. Glossary. That's just lore. This game did not come with a manual, did it? Nope, no manual. I thought shocked, really. I am Terrence's lack of surprise. Okay, so I got nothing. So I don't know what that clock's about. So we'll just head back into town. See if that makes a difference. We'll head back to the hotel if we wander too far away. See, we're on the speed lines. If you run in a certain direction for a long enough period of time, we get those speed lines. So I guess we can't sprint. But we can dodge roll, so there's that. So I'm in the alley now. Okay, I accidentally pressed the cross button. So that's your special attack. So I lost some SP down there at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen right there. Purple meter. But that'll slowly come back, so I don't mind losing that. Apparently I accidentally summoned this Rise character, so... That's okay, I'll be fine. I'll just use my regular attacks for now. Square, triangle. There we go. Square, square, triangle. Square, triangle. Okay, triangle. That works. Square, 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 circle. Can I do that in the air? Can I do like a... Yeah, let me try that in the air. 1, 2, 3. Circle, triangle. Yeah, I can do that in the air. But I can't press circle in the air. So it's a launcher, basically. 3 attacks, then a circle does the launcher. 1, 2, 3. Circle, then triangle while you're in the air. So that works. Okay, heal me. Okay, never mind. Okay, I got my SP back. That's good. See, I got it all back. I don't think I need to heal anybody else. That's great. I'm fighting here. Give me a second. Actually, since I'm already completely full, then Rise there will do a knockdown attack. In fact, it's supposed to mention that over here. Does it mention that here? Yeah, Alarune. Yeah, if allies haven't taken any damage, it performs a long-range attack with high knockout ability, so that's what he's going to do. As soon as I get to the next mob, I want to say. It's weird that I don't have a sprint button. Okay, here we go. Do your knockout attack already. There we go. See, that's what I needed. But only does it on one enemy. That sucks. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Circle, triangle. I don't need a triangle. Okay. You see, oh, it's attacking him. That's the problem. 1, 2, 3. Triangle, circle. Is that how that works? Let me practice that. Yeah. Rise seems to be just fine. So I'll see what that clock's about later. 1, 2, 3. Triangle, circle. No, I don't want. Okay, I'm not going to use the circle after that. 1, 2, 3. Triangle. Yes, that's all that is. 1, 2, 3. Circle, triangle. Okay. 1, 2, circle. No. I'm fine. Actually, I'm doing reasonably well. We're in the outskirts now. Okay. Yeah, see, the clock reset. Well, it didn't completely reset, but it went up a tiny bit. 1, 2, 3, circle. 1, 2, 3, circle. I'm good. 1, okay. 1, 2. So I'm not even locking onto an enemy at this point. So I'll practice a few more of this. So Adora here is going to keep slashing enemies so she goes up in experience. We'll see how much I need to go up in experience, though. And what about my ally over here? How much experience can he gain doing all this stuff? Well, yes, he's getting attacked, see? Wonder how long it takes to heal himself, though. There we go. Okay. We done? Nope, we're not done. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll figure it out eventually. I'm just mashing on the buttons at this point. At least the game's not as mashy as Kingdom Hearts. So there's that. I'm really going for this Nocturne in the Moonlight, you know, rock orchestral fusion thing for the soundtrack. At least for this part. Not complaining about that. 1, 2, 3, circle, triangle. Yeah, I think he's down. How you doing, Rise? Okay, I think this is the beginning of the game, isn't it? Yep, this is the beginning of the game. We can't advance. You shall not advance. I gotta press the, yeah, if you press the right stick up, you zoom in. If you press the right stick down, you zoom in, you zoom out. That's kind of weird, frankly. Because it means I'm accidentally changing the camera angle constantly during battle. It's weird. So can I go back to the hotel? Do the enemies respawn at least? We're fine. Nope, they respawn. Good. Let's see how much experience I get by defeating these guys. I'm getting gold at least. Clock stopped. Good. Okay, so that blue blood that I'm collecting is supposed to be for my allies to heal, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the blood. You should just level up. It levels me up. You can also use blood substitute for money. And I have 10,000 right now. Okay. I don't think we need anything else. Quick dodge. Sword, stack effect, of course. Yeah, the usual. Bleed. Affected by bleed will be subject to bleeding at regular intervals. Also, defense slightly decrease. Defense will not lessen the damage dealt by the status of bleed. Okay. Affected by poisoning, besides the poisoning at regular intervals. Greater bleed damage is less, but its effects last longer. Furthermore, defense will not lessen damage. Fine. Paralysis won't be able to attack. By status drop, attack defense for a period of time. Yeah. It's possible for attack to drop to 0. Okay, that's interesting. Stun. If initially, but after multiple consecutive attacks, you will feel its effects. Okay. Cannot make any moves for a period of time. Briefly pressing the left stick can speed up the recovery. If you get stunned, trials. So basically, it's mashing on the stick back and forth, like getting stunned in Street Fighter 2, I guess. Return? No, we won't do it yet, but we'll do it before we run out of time here, because I don't know why that clock is going off. I'll make that part of it. I'll have to save my game before I start doing anything really fancy. Circle. So I hit the square button in the air when I juggled them. Press the circle button to launch them. Then you can press the square button in the air for an extra attack, which I guess is nice. Okay. Scenario. No. I don't know. I should have status. What's my status? I'm gonna be able to see my status actually. Yeah, so I can't see how much experience I gain? Hold on, that's weird. Yeah, I can't see anything. Battle guide. It's not our options, is it? Nah. So how do I know how much experience I'm supposed to be gaining here? How much blood do I have? 10k. Or 1,000. So I'm not getting any more blood from these guys, apparently. So I guess I'm not gaining experience at all. Wait, that respawns? Yeah, let me come back here and see if that treasure chest respawns. That was weird. I like it, but it's weird. Okay, press the X button so I can speed through these guys. Okay. It took way more health than I expected. Yeah, it took way more SP than I expected. But anyway. In fact, is that listed in my... I can't look at any of my inventory crap during these fights. It's weird. It's a weird decision. By the way, I forgot to mention this earlier. This game, like I said, the prologue for this game basically passes the Bechdel test right away. Because as soon as you meet these two characters, they're so happy to see each other. They're BFFs, you know, they're farming fan fiction. And at some point, it becomes very clear to me that the Bechdel test is not as useful as I would have liked. Because if you tell Japan, if you tell Gust, if you tell basically Japan, oh, write more stories where two female characters just sit around not talking about boys. I'm like, I like a challenge. So they immediately start drawing these characters who are basically, you know, bishoujo. It's a bishoujo love fest. They don't hug or anything, but you can tell they were working their way up to it. And what was that? Yeah, blue is the warmest color. Is that what I'm talking about? Yeah. I think they were pretty much trying to go for something like that at some point. It's one of those. It's one of those anime stories. So yeah, don't let Japan mess around with your Bechdel test. It might not go the way you expected. We'll get to that later. If you didn't get to see Elise. Elise is the name of the character who was dropped earlier in the story. In fact, let me see if she's mentioned here in I'm just gonna peek in here. Give me a second. Blue blood. Blah blah blah. Huh. Not listed. I thought the characters would be listed here. I guess they aren't. Yeah, the characters aren't listed here. Oh well, whatever. Okay, we got plenty of money now. We're getting any blood? Because we're getting more Libra. We're not getting more blood, so I guess we're not getting any experience here. So this is just a waste of time. So let's go back to the hotel then. Yeah, I think we've made our points. We can save our game here. We got a little bit more gold, though. There's that. Result. Scroll. I got no experience. Yep, got 0 experience doing that. Oh well. It's a research stream. Let's research. Yeah, I'm just smell sweaty if that's what you mean. I've been putting in work. Meow. I think you mean nyan. Dino Sword. Why do I think that's like the name of like a 1980s animated Saturday morning series? Like Battle Beasts. Well, there was Dino Riders, if you remember that. Yeah, Dino Riders. Animated by ACOM, everyone's favorite South Korean animation studio. Let's save here. With a great budget, I'm sure. I think it was Will Mugino, the one of the producers and art directors of Exo Squad, who observed that look. Stop crapping on South Korea. Give them a budget. You get what you pay for. Stop treating them like everyone's basement. Like literally, like just give animators money and they'll do better work. I know, amazing, hard to believe, right? But to be honest, I mean, there were shows like what was it? Roswell Conspiracies was like the most expensive series Deke ever did, and the animation looked like crap. I mean, it looked better than your average Deke series, but Deke stands for do it cheaper for a reason. No new notes, huh? How do I get the crap out? That's where I have to actually leave this area. Okay, so I'll stop the video here. But see, we did our research. Oh yeah, we have a shop here. So we'll go to that new area we unlocked a bit later. I wanted to at least have a little fun reviewing some of the details of this game's nonsensical aesthetic. The story seems a bit less cringy than Kingdom Hearts. Like it's just, oh, that was an eye roller that game was. I'm still mad about that game. Damage received by enemies reduced by 4. Wow, 4 whole hit points. I need way more Libra than I have now, by the way. Restorative medicine. Mugworts, not Hogwarts. Mugworts. So that's not a permanent increase. I want to say it's a temporary increase. Top hat. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Terrence Briggs. My name is TB, actually. We're going to end this video. Epic.